Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Aliyah's Whimsical Word Journey. A special bedtime story for Aliyah. Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a clever and imaginative 7-year-old girl named Aliyah. Aliyah was known for her love of learning and her incredible curiosity. Every night, before she went to bed, Aliyah would dive into the magical world of books, where she could embark on thrilling adventures and meet fascinating characters. One evening, as Aliyah snuggled under her cozy blanket, she picked up a special book called Frindle by Andrew Clements. Little did she know that this book would take her on a whimsical word journey that she would never forget. In the story, Aliyah met a mischievous boy named Nick Allen. Nick was just like Aliyah, always full of ideas and a spark of mischief. Inspired by Nick's creative thinking, Aliyah's eyes sparkled with excitement. She couldn't wait to discover what adventures awaited her within the pages of this magical book. As Aliyah turned the pages, she learned about the power of words and how they could shape the world around us. Nick came up with a brilliant idea to create a new word, frindle. Why call a pen when it could be called a frindle? Aliyah grinned mischievously at the thought of inventing her own words. Filled with enthusiasm, Aliyah decided to share this newfound knowledge with her friends. The next day at school, during recess, Aliyah huddled her friends together and whispered, "Let's start using the word frindle instead of pen, and see what happens." Her friends giggled and agreed, and soon the word frindle echoed through the hallways of their school. Aliyah's teacher, Mrs. Johnson, even caught on to the word and tried to discourage the children from using it. But the more she resisted, the more the word spread like wildfire. News of this peculiar word reached the nearby towns, and soon the whole country was abuzz with frindles. It seemed like everyone wanted to be a part of this fun and creative language revolution. At first, Aliyah was worried that she had caused chaos by introducing the word frindle. But as she observed the joy and laughter it brought to people's lives, her worries turned into delight. The word had brought people together, sparking their imaginations and filling the world with happiness. As the days went by, Aliyah realized that she had unintentionally become a local hero. People admired her for her creativity and the positive impact her idea had on their lives. She felt proud, but she also knew that the word frindle didn't belong to her anymore. It belonged to everyone who embraced it. One day, as Aliyah sat under her favorite tree in the park, she received a letter from the author of the book, Andrew Clements. He had heard about the incredible journey Aliyah had experienced through his story and wanted to thank her for being an inspiration to others. In the letter, Mr. Clements explained that the book was all about the power of words and how they can bring people together. He praised Aliyah's imagination and encouraged her to keep exploring the wonders of language. With a heart full of joy and gratitude, Aliyah closed the book. She realized that she had learned something valuable from her adventure with frindle. Words had the power to change the world, to unite people, and to bring endless joy and laughter. As Aliyah drifted off to sleep, she felt a sense of peace and contentment. She knew that the magical power of words would always be with her, guiding her on new adventures and inspiring her to create her own unique stories. And so, little Aliyah dreamt of a world where words danced in the air, where imagination knew no bounds, and where the power of friendship and creativity reigned supreme. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.